Good morning, Facebook family and friends. Today it is February the 14th, 2017. Today is Valentine's Day, and we have a question about coming out. Well, someone wanted to know, when is a good time to come out? And if you do decide to come out, when is it okay to come out to family members? When is it okay to come out to friends? When should you tell people your sexuality, co-workers, family, from the mailman? Look, so my answer to that question would be, and also about the support network. I mean, if you come out as gay, will you lose? And if you lose your support network, your family members, friends, and that dog man, the mailman no longer wishes to drop the mail off at your house because you're homosexual. Good, I can tell them bill collectors, I can't get my bills no more because the mailman don't like me. So, a lot of questions. And I'm gonna look at my own life experience and people around me. Coming out is an individual type thing. Every individual is different. Some people came out. I knew in preschool I was gay, but now I'm meeting guys in their 40s and 50s, damn near 60, who are just coming out, who just coming to terms with their sexuality. I mean, and that's a whole other process, coming to terms with your sexuality and then accepting who you are and then making the decision when you're going to come out. So if you're at 45, 50, you're just coming to terms with your sexuality, you got a ways to go before you can get comfortable with who you are and having that conversation with family members and friends about your sexuality. And so, I mean, for me, I was a teenager when I made the decision to come out to my family members and friends and everybody who knew me. I really didn't care at that point. I was comfortable with who I was, and I loved me. So I wasn't worried about who liked me or who didn't like me, or if I was going to be financially in a bad situation. I was grown at this point and pretty much living on my own, on my way to living by myself. So at some point, the coming out process can be difficult for some people, but not everybody. Like I said, it's an individual type thing. I find that some people are just strong and successful at life. And when they come out, they're not constantly worried about family members and friends and being cut off and financially being hurt and all that stuff. Some people just don't give a damn and go about their damn life. I have plenty of friends who have not spoken to their family members in years because they are gay. They're having successful lives. I'm sure at some point in time they probably had to struggle, but then they went forward and got through that struggle and made a decision that they wanted to be free. No one should live their life and be miserable because you're concerned about your parents cutting you off from their wealth or money or whatever. Now, I do feel if you are in school and you're getting a college education and your parents or someone is helping you with this, and you strongly feel that that person might cut you off, I would say wait and get through school first, because I think that's very important to get through school debt-free, if at all possible. I'm looking at too many friends of mine with student loans they'll never ever be able to pay off. So get through college first, get through whatever crisis, get through certain things in your life. And when you're on your own 2 feet, I think that would probably make the most sense to come out gradually if you want to come out to some people may never come out to their family members. Some people may never come out to their friends. I know plenty of people I've known for years, and people don't. I know plenty of people that I personally have known for over 20 years, and their family members and friends don't necessarily know that they're gay, but they ain't got a girlfriend, no wives, no children. So that, to me, that should automatically raise a red flag. If you have a 30, 40, 50-year-old man and he ain't yet came home with a beautiful woman to at least pretend like she's. So, I'm different about sexuality. And what I mean by that is that my thoughts are different, because you should be able to be happy and be who you want to be. I don't care what job you're taking. I don't care where you're living at. The CEO of Apple finally came public about his sexuality. He had some concerns. Hell, he was the CEO of Apple, one of the largest companies here in the United States. He came out and people are still buying iPhones and MacBooks, and the prices have gotten even higher on that stuff. So I don't think his sexuality, him being the CEO of Apple Computers and being gay, has not hurt that company at all. I think most people don't give a damn. And that's what it boils down to. So many people who are gay are they spend so much time wondering about family members, friends, neighbors, the mailman, the dog next door, wondering about they being sexual. They spend so much time wondering, do people have questions about their sexuality? And the truth be told, in the matter, most people really don't give a fuck. They don't care. They don't care about your sexuality and what you do. As long as you're not interfering with their life and their lives, not interfering, most people don't care. Now, you might have a nosy neighbor every now and then. Oh, so you're gay? Yeah, bitch. What about it? So you may have, there are always going to be some nosy people, family members, friends who are going to inquire. And so, well, why did you choose to be gay? Well, I didn't choose to be gay. I was born gay, idiot. So that's a whole nother video about sexuality and lack of education. I mean, we can go on. I can do a whole series of videos about sexuality and people not understanding it and not having an education on sexuality. But coming out is up to you. Each individual can come out differently and whenever they feel. Some people are forced to come out. Some people they're exposed. I see this happen all the time. People have accused me of exposing people. Well, right. So some people, because to me, sexuality isn't that big of a damn deal, but for some people, this is a life or death situation. If you're in another country someplace, people should be able to live their lives and be happy. And if coming out or not coming out makes you happy, do what makes you happy. If it means staying in the closet for the rest of your damn life and you like being in that dark closet with the door closed, then stay in the closet. If that's what makes you happy and you don't feel comfortable enough to tell family members or friends or the dog next door that you gay, then don't do so. By all means, do what makes you happy. Now, in my case, I don't give a damn. Shit, ain't nobody doing shit for my black ass. I just bought a brand new car out there. Ain't nobody came over here and put $5 in that car out there. So why the hell would I sit up here and worry myself about what people think about my sexuality? In fact, I don't want to tell them, up yours, motherfucker. I don't give a shit about what people think about me when it comes to my sexuality because I have no control over this. This was not something I wanted to do. This is not something that gay people are born gay. And it seems to be very difficult to get this across to a lot of people. When did you choose to be gay? The same time you chose to be straight, idiot. No one chooses their sexuality. You're either born gay or you're born straight or in between or whatever. Sexuality is not something that you have control over. No different. Like I've said this a million times, I don't have any control over my dark skin I have. So, coming out, some people, I know plenty of people who lost support, financial support from family members and friends. But those people were fighters and they were able to succeed and keep going through life. And they kept going and kept going. You can't let somebody destroy your life because they don't like you because you're gay or you're black or whatever. You have to keep going. It's unfortunate. But if you have to lose a family member or a mother or a father because they can't accept you for who you are, cut them off. Be done with it and go on about your life. Because you'll be miserable for the rest of your damn life, but your mother and father over there happy as can be going on about their damn life. Don't worry about them niggas, or whoever they might be. Don't worry about them. Pick up the pieces, put them back together and go forward with your life. Don't spend your time worrying about, because they're doing what makes them happy. So I strongly suggest you go do what makes you happy. So for those of you who are wondering, when should I come out and how do I come out? That's up to you. You make that decision. And hopefully you'll make the right decision for you. But, it's up to you. You have to think about it and come to terms with accepting and loving. Because if you love you love who you are, which is ultimately, this is what it boils down to, is love and respect for yourself. You don't care what people think about you. You live your life and you be proud and happy of who you are. That's all I got to say about this subject. I think I've discussed this a couple times before. But people have got to learn to love and be happy with themselves. See, when you love and when you're happy and you love yourself, there's nothing anybody can say that can bring you down. I don't care who this person is, a job, a boss, a coworker, a friend, a family member, and you can't worry about them because that's you can't worry about what they think about you, especially if they're not doing anything for you. So anyway, today again, it is Tuesday. February the 14th is Valentine's Day. Go out and love yourself. And that's what this video is about. Come out when you're happy to come out. But ultimately, take your time, figure things out. Make sure you stop and do some love who you are so that you can come out proudly and be happy about who you are and the circumstances surrounding your sexuality. Anyway, I'm out of here. Enjoy your Valentine's Day. And don't forget to click like and share this video with family members and friends. And I'm out of here.